Yay, I'm back already. It was very quick. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be out there for like half hour or so. Elfin Messenger. What?
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
Why would we lie to him? No, I just wanted to talk.
You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
that was weird. Okay.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
I should
As you
go.
wish.
Oh, I'm not a persuasive character. He's not enthralled by my good looks. Logain's guard. Who's that up there? Okay, just soldiers.
You approach the tent of Tairn Logain. State your business.
Tell me about Tairn Logain.
How can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Is the Tairn inside? What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
He's masturbating. I would like an audience with the Tairn, please.
Don't be absurd. You can't give an audience to everyone who walks up here, you know?
Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly.
Oh.
He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Logain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I should go.
Very well.
Hail to you.
Ali Richardy. Thanks for the follow. How's it going? Oh no, they're praying over there. We're gonna avoid that area. What's over here? Couple of Templars. Magi encampment. Okay. And get my bearings here.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
But I'm a mage, so I know what they're doing.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Oh. What are they doing in the Fade?
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
As you wish. We don't need to apologize. Hey, it's Win.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Win. And I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
It wasn't that difficult.
Oh ho, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the king. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
I'm confident in my skills.
Good. You'll need them when you face the Darkspawn. Mages have always been pivotal in the fight against the Darkspawn. Perhaps you'll be the one to turn the tide this time.
You've faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I don't remember encountering Darkspawn in the Fade.
They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my friend.
Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go. I have preparations to make for the battle, and I won't be distracted.
Wow.
Very well.
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man.
Young man, I look older than you. You're a tranquil mage, aren't you?
Yes, and you are a mage of the Circle.
Oh, he looks
You
older.
must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the King's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
Poor guy.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh well, too bad.
He was trying to get some fucking... He was trying to get some fucking... Deveth. Can't unlock.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
What? Can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back or by the maker up. No. Pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price.
How does he know that I'm a
also
Grey
have
Warden?
some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
What do you mean other goods? What is he talking about? Blood Dragon Plate? Bulwark of the True King? Motherfucker, these are too expensive. Ooh, Amulet of the War Mage. Oh no, those are ours. We can sell them. His stuff is over here. We have all of this crap? Oh, we can sell the private documents, right? Crafting. Weapons, armor, accessories, other. Is that a that's for crafting though, I think, the black vellum. Fine treated lambskin suitable for exacting illustration and script. I did in private documents, we can definitely sell them. Oh no. Oh, what? Useful for merchants negotiating contracts, okay. Trade manifest. Okay. Valuable to any merchant looking to expand their business, okay. I know we got a lot of crap here. I think we need the regular ring for crafting. Charm of Still Waters. We have 3 of those. Apprentice Charm, Feral Wolf Charm, Amulet of War Mage, Pearl of the Anointed. Oh, that's pretty good. +1 to all attributes, increases monetary gain. You have just gained access to your first store. Here you can buy or sell items. Various stores are scattered throughout the world. While a transaction is open, you may use the buyback function to reverse any accidental sales and purchases at no loss of money. Once the deal is closed, however, the items become full property of the shopkeeper and thus only available at full price. Okay. Got it. But wait, I don't have any weapon? Ew. They did take back the staff that I stole from the basement. I can't wear those.
again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
So what's so secret about these? They seem like regular items, so I don't know. What's so secret about those? I don't know, we can sell both. That's fine. Ooh, what is that? 10 strength armor. Okay, we'll just keep one. I'm keeping all of those. We can only have 70 items. We can sell all of them. Okay. That's it. And what about his regular stock?
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
So it's almost the same thing, maybe. Backpack. This pack is designed to distribute weight evenly, letting explorers fight unfettered even while carrying large quantities of gear. Each backpack purchase automatically increases inventory capacity by 10. Okay, yes, please. 57 silver. Thank you. Thank you. We need gloves though, right? I think we need gloves. Do I have 12 strength? I don't think I have 12 strength. Oh, I do. Oh, shit.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Oh, it's a different inventory, actually. Okay. This is...
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yes.
Let me know what you'd like.
Let me just get them gloves. Yeah. There you go. Because he needs a pair of those. What? You can't see him wearing it? That's disappointing. There's a quest here.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be? Oh, what was that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why would they send us into the forest?
Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Bye. Bye-bye. Oh no. Who's that? Kennel Master.
Sons and daughters, we who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us in our darkest hour. Watch over the valiant King Kaelin and guide him as he faces this terrible evil. Watch over Terran Loghain and give him the wisdom to bring us victory against the Scourge of Shadow. Watch over Ferelden, the homeland of Holy Andraste. Keep her people safe from the Darkspawn. Let us bow our heads and
Army
offer
receiving a
prayers
large
to
number
the
of
Maker,
reinforcements
that
from the
he
Grey
might guide
Wardens
us
in
well.
Orlais soon. Ostagar is a very defensible location. Even if the Horde outnumbers us, we should see a decisive victory.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I don't know anything about dogs.
It's not what you know so much as what you are, really. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted to me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. The animal is very ill. Kill the dog. Put the muzzle on the dog. The Mabari grows weakly, but does not challenge you.
Well done.
Oh.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Okay. Wow. I was just gonna say that's a little too dark. Easy cool, easy cool, easy cool. Wow, 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 wow. Do you think I have... Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
The Mabari Hound. Mabari Warhound. Dogs are an essential part of Ferelden culture, and no dog is more prized than the Mabari. The breed is as old as myth, said to have been bred from the wolves who served Dane. Prized for their intelligence and loyalty, these dogs are more than mere weapons or status symbols. The hounds choose their masters and pair with them for life. To be the master of a Mabari anywhere in Ferelden is to be recognized instantly as a person of worth. The Mabari are an essential part of Ferelden military strategy. Trained hounds can easily pull knights from horseback or break lines of pikemen, and the sight and sound of a wave of war dogs howling and snarling has been known to cause panic among even the most hardened infantry soldiers. Awesome. Oh, is that Debeth? Debeth is back over here. Ash Warrior Leader. Can we? Oh, no. No, we're gonna trigger something when we go here, I'm sure.
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest you speak to our commander.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instruction from the 10, I hope.
More instructions?
Turn Logan has changed our scouting route a dozen times. If you're not from the town, what do you want? We're busy.
He doesn't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What is an Ash Warrior? But you're obviously not made of ash.
Do you take everything so literally? Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
Can I hear this old tale?
I am no bard, but I will do my best. Lathias was a claimed tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Lathias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Lathias then taught this to the clan, who made him their chieftain.
What happened to him?
Lathias' prowess earned him the love of Morriganna, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Lathias was grieved. He sent Morriganna away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Lathias slew Morriganna in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day and gave Lathias an honoured burial in the mountains. We live by his teachings even today.
That dog keeps barking. You can barely hear what he's saying. What happened to his wife, Skya?
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Lathias and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
Fucky before battle. So he betrayed his wife and... What? So he betrayed his wife and killed his lover?
He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday.
What do you have painted? Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
So what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline. but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Is the dog that good in combat?
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap. I am no bard, but I will do my best. Matthias was a claimed tribesman. His chieftain sent him. She taught Matthias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Matthias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain.
So you descend from the Clane?
They were simply the first to be taught. Others were inspired by his death to follow his path.
How did he die?
Matthias' prowess earned him the love of Morrigannon, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skaia learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Matthias was grieved. He sent Morrigannon away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Matthias slew Morrigannon in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day, and gave Matthias an honoured burial in the mountains. And we live by his teachings even today. He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Legend of Matthias. Didn't he already explain this? Oh god, it's pretty long. At an early age, Matthias was smaller than most children of the Almari. At the age of 12, Matthias saved Tutha, the son of the tribal chief, from his own dog. The dog had gone rabid, and when it attacked Tutha, Matthias slew it with his bare hands. Tutha's father, Mabine, was impressed with Matthias' strength and bravery, and so he took him as his own son. When Matthias grew to manhood, he became known for his charisma and bravery. While shorter than his fellow warriors, Matthias was stronger and doughtier than any warrior in the tribe. When Matthias was still a young man, Mabine sent him to the dwarven city of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance. Mabine's tribe had come into conflict with other Almari, and he needed as much help as he could get. Matthias was unable to convince the dwarven king to aid his tribe, but fell in love with the king's daughter, Skaia. Matthias and Skaia fled the dwarven realm and returned to his tribe. Skaia taught Matthias the art of fighting without pain, the berserker state known as the battle wrath, and with it Matthias became a renowned warrior. Matthias led his tribe to many victories, until eventually he replaced his foster father as the chief of his tribe. This peace would not last. During a feast between the tribal leaders of the Almari and the Avar, the beautiful and powerful Avar chieftain Morrigannon became enamored with Matthias. That's not Morrigan, is it? With Matthias and seduced him. Skaia learned of the tryst and fled the village to return to Orzammar. So that Morrigannon is a warrior. No, Avar, an Avar chieftain. Skaia learned of the tryst and fled the village to return to Orzammar. When Matthias rebuffed Morgannon's offer of marriage, she left in great anger, and from that moment on, there was war between the two tribes. For 15 years, the Almari and Avar fought. During the Battle of Red Falls, a powerful young warrior from Morgannon's tribe challenged Matthias to a battle. Matthias was injured grievously, but slew the boy. Morgannon revealed that the boy was Matthias' son, conceived 15 years ago during the tryst. She cursed Matthias as the murderer of his own kin, and the Battle of Red Falls turned against Matthias. Morrigannon defeated Matthias in battle after battle, until the Almari were driven to the foothills of the Frostback Mountains. There, Matthias made a last stand. In the night before Matthias' final battle, Skaia came to him and offered him a dwarven suit of chain in exchange for a night together. Matthias agreed and wore the armor the following morning in battle. The battle was fierce and bloody, and Matthias met Morgannon in personal combat. In the end, Matthias slew the warrior woman, but not before receiving a mortal wound to his heart. The chain inexplicably unable to block her final blow. Matthias died, and after the battle was done, a party of dwarven warriors came down from the mountain and took the body of Matthias back to Orzammar. I mean, the guy could have just said, you know, why don't you read this this book or this document? Or we have a scroll that you can read about Matthias, instead of him trying to explain, and then we have to read it like it's almost the same information. What's up here? This place is huge. Oh, more praying.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
It burns.
It burns.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be. Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
I prefer not to.
Then begone, heathen.
Oh!
The Grey Wardens accept the likes of you as forever their greatest weakness.
Bitch! Dang, how quickly she turned. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now. Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Fine. Fine. Oh. Is it naked? I don't see PP.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Smells like poop and piss and everything in between. Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
If you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Sure. They didn't find the key when you were... Oh, it's in his butt.
I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Kill him and take the key. That's disgusting.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
Yeah, okay. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
What? What did he say? The guard may have some for you to get. Okay.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who is this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water. He claims that he wasn't deserting.
What a surprise. Another innocent prisoner. Anyway, it's not for me to say. He'll get his day to plead his case, or he won't. It's all the same to me.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
So? It's not up to me to make sure he gets fed.
What if I buy it? How's 10 silver sound?
10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
Funny.
You got your food and water. Now off with you.
Dang. Don't be rude to a Grey Warden to be.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
You can still kill him if you want. Why would I want to help you?
I already told you. I'll give you the key to the mage's chest. It might be worth something, you know.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Use it in good health.
My belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little weight on me.
Is it this one? Which treasure chest is it, though? Oh, the Tranquil. Okay. I see. Well, he seems pretty chill.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Why do you say that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you?
Ew.
They take the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them. I don't want to see anymore.
Oh, that's the same nurse who was sitting over there.
Please
I
just leave me
apologize
be.
if this altar disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this. It's
That-
so sad.
That's cool. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have to wait until it's nighttime now. Alistair. Alistair. Oh, these are
I
servants.
have urgent duty.
It shall be done.
Oh, an insufficient skill. Okay. So we need to have a rogue in the party to open these.
Did you?
What? Did you want?
I have a
Digimon?
great many tasks to attend to.
Digimon? Digimon? Oh. Secret rendezvous?
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Yoshi, you gotta wait a little bit, okay? Can you wait about 10 minutes? Okay? I'll take care of you, sweetheart. I know it's time. Just give me about 10 minutes, okay? Oh, baby! Baby! Baby, can you wait about 10 minutes, my love? Can you please wait for 10 minutes, my love? You want to sit with me for 10 minutes? You can sit with me if you like. You want to sit with me for 10 minutes? Come here. No, of course not. Then you gotta wait, my love. Okay, wait a little bit. Let me finish this conversation with Alistair, okay? And then I'll go get you your food, okay? Would that make your day worse? No. I am indeed a mage.
And here I thought I'd been yelled at by every mage in camp. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Chadius.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
I never really knew that she could... What? That she could dance like this. She make a man want to speak Spanish. Oh. Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
I hate the lyrics. It's so stupid. I don't know why he was his part in that song is just horrible. Way to ruin the song. That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I've met Davith.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later.
You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry, I'll try not to embarrass you.
I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
You straight motherfucker, you. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking him on his portrait. Now open. Okay, so you can use a conditional tactic slot to design custom behavior for each character, or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistair preset to defender. Okay. We'll just leave it at that for now, I suppose. Oh, Alistair. Alistair! You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Alistair was a novice Templar when Duncan recruited him into the Grey Wardens. Or rescued him, as Alistair would say. Oh, now we have, okay, so now it's doing the script. So it wasn't doing the script until this point in the game. It's because I guess if you're playing this for the first time, now you know how to set tactics and shit. So I was already setting tactics like earlier, and it didn't it didn't work because it's not supposed to work until now. Okay. Yeah, I can't really even blame that guy, whatever his name is, that rapper from, isn't he a part of, what is it called, Black Eyed Peas? Yeah, Wycliffe Jean. I can't even really blame him for the bad lyrics from that song, because Shakira's first album, her first English album was just the lyrics are very questionable. I mean, this is like pre-Google Translate. I think if we had Google Translate back then, it would probably be better. It was just horrible. Alright, yeah, as soon as you came back, now I have to go because I have to feed Yoshi and take care of her. But yeah, I'll be back after, so that's gonna be probably like half hour or so. Or more, 40 minutes, half hour. Are you gonna be streaming soon? Did you download OBS already? Did I already go everywhere? I think I still need to go over here.
Orders are for Eldon, my sisters and gentlefolk.
You can actually go up
Let us consider the evil before us. In their pride, the mages of the ancient Tevinter Imperium sought to open a portal into the heavenly open
Is that an Amazon
They tainted
package?
it with their sin, and they were cast back into our world as darkspawn. They are man's sins made flesh, an evil that spreads like an illness across our land. To face them, we must first face the evil within ourselves. Let us bow our heads and beg the Maker.
Kingsguard. Okay, we were already here, so I don't think we've gone up here. So when I come back, we need to go up here, and then we need to talk to the Grey Warden. Okay, cool. All right, thanks again, Leon, for being here. I'll be back pretty soon, 40 minutes or so. Bye. You do have it, but still don't have everything installed. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, get going. You gotta get your stream back up. Bye.